Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We're back once again, and currently I'm at the park enjoying the weather. It's really nice today. But wanted to shoot a video about my 370Z, so might as well do that while I'm out here. This is what it currently looks like right now. I just gave it a nice wash, so it should look pretty nice. I also just passed 45,000 miles on it, so getting up there in mileage, but it's been pretty reliable. I had the transmission and differential fluid changed not too long ago, and oil changes, of course, every about 4,500 miles for me. That's when I like to do it. I use a Castrol Edge 5W30, by the way, but yeah, this car's been holding up pretty well. So I'm just gonna dive into the car and jump on in there and then keep talking about it. What's really nice about having keyless entry is you can just go up and push the button like that. But hopping into the car here, if you guys haven't seen a 370Z on the inside, this is what it looks like. Got the 3 gauges right here, and everything else up here. Let me start the car real quick. If you guys notice, I do have a start-stop button here from the GTR and a red Nismo ring. Sorry, I just turned off my photo focus enhancer on my phone somehow. Let me turn this car on here. So we are at 45,028 miles, and I bought this car in November 2021. And I bought it just under 15,000 miles. It was 14,600 and some change. But yeah, it's been pretty reliable. Haven't really had any issues with it besides some weird thing with the transmission. So besides that, though, it's been pretty reliable. The thing about the transmission is for a while now, basically when I'm in park, I think it's something to do with the parking paw or parking POW, whatever it is, the little piece, because it's automatic transmission, so the little piece that holds the transmission like essentially in the parking gear, that piece doesn't always seem to engage fully. So whenever I'm shifting out of park into reverse, I've only had the issue going from reverse or drive to park. I've only had that issue one time, but typically it's from park to reverse. But sometimes when you shift it out of park, there's a loud thud and it's just not a good sound. So that is something that I am trying to figure out what it is. Eventually I will have someone that's very experienced with these cars look at it, because I don't feel comfortable with it, but I do have a warranty for a while, so I'm not too concerned about it at this time. I really haven't had an issue with that. I do go ahead and pull the parking brake here, so that way it'll try to put less strain on the transmission, although I really feel like this doesn't work that well, because I pull it up all the way and the car still kind of rocks a little bit back and forth. So I don't know if this needs to be tightened or what, but yeah, I try to use it, I try to protect it, but it just doesn't seem to be doing that much benefit to me, honestly. But I still do it. Like I said, I want to protect the transmission as best I can. But either way, this car right here, if you don't know, it is tuned. It's tuned twice actually by Z1 Motorsports, and I've got the long tube intakes that go all the way to the front bumper, which were kind of a pain to install, but that's what I've got. And then I've got an axle back exhaust from Nameless Performance, and pretty much everything else is aesthetic mods. So the tires is performance and aesthetic, just because I like the look of the Michelin Pilot Sport tires. So yeah, that's what I've done in a brief snippet there. But let me zoom the camera out here, do the wide angle so you can kind of get better. So let me so I went ahead and turned on my ultra wide lens so you can kind of see what it looks like from my perspective really get a better view of what it looks like inside of a 370Z. I have been wanting to do a kind of like a driving POV type video. I've seen a lot of people do them with their 370Zs, but I have not done one yet. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do something like that. What I have done, if you guys haven't seen it, I posted a video using my dash cam. So I have this camera that points towards the cabin, and I have one up here that's a 4K camera that points towards the hood. And a dash cam is a very important thing to have, especially for a car like this that I consider to be a good investment of mine, and a valuable investment. I don't want anything to happen to it, so obviously I'm going to protect it. So I have basically like security cameras with cloud access, so that way I don't really have to worry about anyone hitting my car and driving away, you know, or messing with it, you know, keying it or whatever they might do. I've got video evidence, so that's good. But I shot a video using both these cameras, so the front and then the rear. I shot a video like that, in that style. And then I believe I asked if you guys wanted to see more videos like that. But let me know in the comments if you have seen that video, if you'd like for me to just do it that way, or if you'd like for me to do some kind of POV setup. Because currently, you know, the way things look right now on my phone with the wide angle lens on this phone, I mean, I could shoot it just like this and you guys should be able to have a pretty good experience. I mean, the phone's pretty much like right up to my face right now, but I mean, I can shoot it like that if you'd like for me to. But yeah, POV video. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see that. But if you haven't noticed, this 370Z is the sports tech package. So I've got the raised forged wheels, the 19-inch raised forged wheels, and then I've got the what are they called? The big brakes, Acabona brakes. I've got those brakes, and I've also got the tech package. So I believe they have like a sport trim, but without the tech package, and mine is with the tech package. So that's why I have this infotainment system here. I've got the Bose speakers, Bose speaker system, which is actually really good. The previous owner or the dealership, I'm not sure who did it, but the bass is turned up all the way on this car, which I don't mind because the bass actually sounds pretty good. So I just leave it there, maxed out. So I'm always, you know, having my bass maxed out. It's a pretty nice speaker system. You know, I'm really pleased with it. I had a Subaru previously, and that system was not near as good as this system. So this is much better. But yeah, this is what it looks like in the 370Z. This is the automatic 7-speed version, but these pedals are great. You know, the paddle shifting is great. Power delivery is great, especially with the tune. It's a great driver's car. Like I love this car. Not too happy about my mileage going up. You know, 45,000 miles, and I've driven like 30,000 in the past like year and a half almost. Yeah, I've driven too much, honestly. Like for me, like too much. But initially when I bought this car, I was door dashing still. I was still like looking for another job. So basically I had no choice but to drive it a lot, and I hated doing that because I knew I was putting wear and tear on this car. But now that I have a different job, I shouldn't have to do that, at least not that often, unless I want some extra money here and there. But yeah, 45,000 miles. Hopefully this car lasts a while, because it was not cheap, really. I mean, for me, for some people it might be, but for me, nah, not really. So, but yeah, this car, I love this car. I try to keep it clean. That's why I just washed it, and I did the interior like a few days ago. So I'm still working on some other things in the interior too, but overall, I try to keep it clean, try to keep it nice and reliable, make sure all the maintenance is good. So I think it'll last a while, you know, unless I just get totaled or something, then that would suck. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you like this kind of perspective here, because I know that I don't really shoot videos in this perspective, but a lot of people really love to see the car itself, because I've noticed with other people's videos, if I'm just like a talking head, you know, and then they don't see the car, it's not that interesting to them. So I'm trying to make it a little more interesting by showing you guys what I see. But But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more 378Z videos or anything else, you know, whatever you like to see. Let me know down below. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.